Yoga for healing. We are going to do 3 rows, 4 cards each row. I'm going to pull all the cards and then we're going to take a look and see what the story is. First card, Holy Spirit Divine, Ancestors, Spirit Guides. More about that Queen of Wands energy in reverse. Yep. Someone that took a leap in the wrong direction. Somebody that wants to come out of the cold for sure. And here we have this King of Cups energy. That's not able to quite rest and relax and rejuvenate. They lost their connection with Source and their ancestors. Ooh, I didn't even see this one. Wow, they've been trying to balance. Wow, same story for this Queen of Wands energy. Yes, and dang, same story for her for sure. I'm getting a huge confirmation on that one. Because in the last read, she was at a Ten of Swords also, and that wheel was forcing great transformations and upheavals that has them in great worries and sleepless nights. So out in the cold, having difficulties and despair, not able to rest and recover. They needed to release. They needed to go into isolation. They're restless. This Queen of Wands in reverse. This demanding, selfish heifer that thought she could use her looks and prop her legs up over her head, and that would be enough. But see, she was only thinking of the 3D realm and below. She never paid attention much to the ceiling or the sky when taking this foolish leap. Being spontaneous, thinking that it is adventurous, making her feel free, she thought, to be in control of another that she's already out in the cold with, already in difficulties and despairs. No foundation. No support, out in the cold, not able to relax. While this King of Cups, who's wise, is looking at their harvest. They walked away. They left behind what no longer served them. Took the lessons, the knowledge, the wisdom, and kept it going. Now, for this couple to gain back their foundation, their stability, they want to be a Page of Swords energy, but actually a Page of Swords in reverse, trust that. Scatterbrained. This masculine energy that's scatterbrained, masculine or feminine, take it how the story fits for you, male or female. But in this story, this scenario, this masculine, that's scatterbrained, cynical, likes to gossip, run their mouth, and only speak of lies, wants to come in and communicate. They're trying to find some balance. They're trying to stop this fall, this ruin, this failure that's got them up all night, sleepless, high anxiety. They're worried. They're still thinking they can change that wheel of fortune, that fate. As you're sitting over here in your King or Queen of Wands energy, just watching, seeing all that's going on because you've already walked away. They see your growth, your harvest. What do we need to know about this King of Cups? This King of Cups is who's partnering up with this Queen of Wands. They're both trying to come in, but they're at a ruin. You've also been in a King or Queen of Cups energy. You're not on the table, but that vibe, because this copycat has been trying to cloak in the energy. They've been watching your harvest. They've been around sniffing. You walked away, and you're just watching them. How do you feel after you walked away? Empowered. You're feeling empowered, and so you should. You harnessed your strength and your love, and it also created more confidence. You had the confidence to take that step, and each step you took, seeing your growth, your development, seeing your manifestation, seeing how closely the ancestors and guides and the Creator works with you. That is power. To stand alone against a bunch of losers. But when you really think about it, you see they're only children in adult bodies, unhealed, still pouring salt on their own wounds, wishing to keep observing those wounds, feeling those wounds, instead of healing them. And because they did that, and they see your growth, it made them feel some type of way. They wanted to change the wheel of fate. But you are more empowered. This Queen of Wands in reverse. What the fuck is up with this bitch? Love's wing. She's had a visit. She's had a visit to let her know that she needs to put her differences aside to soar to the next level. And so what is going to be with that? She wants a sweet home. And how is she intending on doing that? She keeps going back and forth. She's not balanced. She's not pulling more towards her higher side. She keeps going back and forth, changing her mind on which direction she should go. What is her true identity? What does she truly want? So what's to become of this back and forth energy that wants to have everything, but they're testing the waters, still looking for the right opportunity to get in. Confirmation of what was already said in the tarot. They're still working together, looking at your harvest. What about this King of Cups energy? They are not strong, and they're not choosing their battles wisely. They are not on your level. They are not of your same je ne sais quoi. You are always beautiful to someone who loves you, but they are not on that level. Yet they want their wishes granted. It becomes a fairy tale when you make it real. So what's to come of this person that's not on your level, but still poking the bear? They need to go deeper. They want to try to connect on a different level. They're going to try a different tactic. They're exploring their options. They're going deep and they're searching, going crazy, sleepless nights because they are at a ruin, a failure. While you're minding your business, soul searching, they are not. They are not putting in the work of soul searching. They're not putting in the work on their personal issues. Needing to work on some personal issues first, themselves, individually. Asking themselves about their motives, what is their purpose, and how they truly feel about themselves, what they've created of themselves. But they're scared. They're scared of that light peeking through. But at the same time, they admire your glow and how you are self-empowered, being coddled by the universe, the great divine, the creator. Right time. Have faith and wait until you find the right one. They're being guided, and so are we. We know of our self-worth. We are waiting for the right timing, divine time. For an enduring bond. Balance. Putting the family first and spending time together. Someone that holds you dear as a priority. Always mindful. It doesn't have to be a special holiday to get a box of candy. Vegan. But dark chocolate is always healthy. What do we need to know, Holy Spirit Divine? Plan ahead. Prepare for a rainy day and stay flexible. And this coincides with that perpetrator that wants to cloak in the energy and come in because they know that the true divine one is headed in also. They're watching. They're spying. They want to come in and block you. They want to try to find the right time. They're searching, prying, about to get that nose burnt. What do we need to know? What do we need to know, Holy Spirit? There will be no forever after. They do not have the fortitude to create a lasting love. They cannot go deep enough into the depths of them soul searching, exploring themselves to be long term, to be all in when they don't know themselves. But they want you to invest in them to help them with their fate. They're looking back on the past and the memories of what they once had, missing the moments you shared together, crying, reflecting, because they're stuck with a jug of Jezebel. They need to take the time to heal. They see that you're on an adventure, keeping the pedal to the metal, and they cannot sing or vibrate at the heart level of that green heart chakra. They cannot sing, they cannot dance in the same rhythm, so they cannot celebrate nor make magic. Their loyalty, harmony for their future, a radiant love, now they wish they could express their true emotions, their true feelings. Now they want to come in and pretend that they are being honest with you, because they know that clock is ticked down, talk. And they want to make that last leap forward and make a power play so they can move in with a sweet allure and ascend with you. They want to unlock happiness for themselves by causing a spark, a flare, pretending that they had a mending soul when it's yours. They want that graceful dance. They need the sturdy support. They need your warmth, your love, to help them with their karma. To forgive them and say, see, universe, it wasn't that bad. They want to make the perfect move. But they know your divine match is headed in. They have been following your destiny, wanting to get in. They know a divine match is coming in. Two sides, navigating the delicate balance of give and take. A love that blooms, and you are protecting yourself. And so is the universe. To calmer waters, getting rid of the upheaval, leaving the past in the past, and all the drama behind. You're protected as a delicate bird in a cage, golden, radiant, still able to open your wings, break free from the stress and toxic relationships. You have awareness. You will not be distracted. They want to fill your life with other things and distract you away from your powers and your stability. They want to and need to make you imbalanced. That is their power play. So they're going to fan the flame while still unsure. They're unsure, but we are most definitely sure. We are empowered. We are not looking back. We are aware that you do not have the fortitude And some of you may have lost your birthright of that divine lineage, the royalty, fallen angels. So mote it be. We all had our choices. We all had the same amount of time, basically, of this knowing. Of this knowing. Love to you all. Peace.